At the steamworks, two small engines were being fixed. They were beat up and covered in ash, and they were very cross with each other. "If you hadn't taken the explosives, we wouldn't be here," said the blue one. "Well, if you could control your temper, you could have actually spotted the red signal," said the green one. "I wouldn't have a reason to be cross if I took the special like always." The blue one is Thomas, and the green one is Percy. They should be friends, but after a terrible accident, they would do nothing but argue with each other. The two engines were soon fixed and sent to meet Sir Topham Hatt. Sir Topham Hatt told Thomas that he would not be able to leave the sheds for a week, which would leave Percy to do all of his work. So the two engines left grumbling. Thomas would be brooding in the sheds, while Percy would puff by with the train. They wouldn't look at each other or speak with each other. They were just too angry with each other. But Thomas was soon let out of the sheds, and he returned to doing jobs on his branch line. This allowed other engines to take specials, while Thomas would be able to be with his two coaches again. He would see Percy more often, and every once in a while, one would bring up the accident. But that would only make the tension between the two even worse. One day, Sir Topham Hatt came to see Thomas and Percy. "I have a line of heavy stone trucks that needs to be taken to the castle on the old branch line. Can you two please do it?" Thomas really didn't want to work with Percy, so he quickly said, "Sir, can I do it by myself? I'm sure I can handle the trucks fine on my own." Sir Topham Hatt was rather surprised, but he agreed. "Just be careful, Thomas. The trucks are very heavy." "Be careful, Thomas," said Percy as Thomas backed onto his train. "The castle is right next to a cliff and—" "I don't need you to tell me what to do," interrupted Thomas. "I'll be perfectly fine without you pestering me." And with that, Thomas puffed fiercely out of the station. Thomas puffed down the line with the heavy trucks rolling behind him. There was a hill right before the castle grounds, and Thomas began to climb. But what he didn't realize is that the wet leaves had fallen on the other side of the hill. And when Thomas started to come down the other side, he slipped on the leaves and the heavy trucks pushed him down the line. "Whoa!" wailed Thomas as he sped down the tracks. His driver did his best to regain control. Thomas raced through the castle station and crashed through the buffers. "Cinders and ashes!" cried Thomas, his front wheels hung over the edge. "Help me!" The castle keeper quickly telephoned Sir Topham Hatt, and Sir Topham Hatt quickly sent Percy to help. He didn't really want to help Thomas at first, but when he heard that Thomas was set to fall off the cliff at any moment, Percy knew he had to save him. When Percy arrived at the castle, Thomas had been attached to a couple ropes to make sure that he didn't fall, but he still had to be put back on the tracks, so Percy's driver attached a strong rope to the back of the brake van. "Ready, Thomas?" called Percy. "1, 2, 3. And with that, he pulled with all his might. He pulled and pulled and he pulled. Until finally, Thomas was safely put back on the tracks. "Phew," sighed Thomas. "Thank you, Percy." "If I hadn't arrived sooner," said Percy, "you might have gone over the edge." "Percy," Thomas said, I'm sorry for being angry with you. I shouldn't have taken out my anger on my best friend." "I'm sorry too," replied Percy. "Friends again?" "Friends again." And with that, the two special friends left their stone trucks and headed home. So that's going to be all for this video, guys. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. But that's all for now, guys. This is the Blue OJ Leader, and I'll see you later.